Hi Emer, it's Grania here in Dublin from Wise Buddha Tarot, and I'm just pulling out your cards, and you'd asked me to have a look at what 2023 has in store for you. I can't believe we're actually at the end of 2022. What a year. Okay, also I got your message. You asked me about a person called Jason, and you wanted to, it made me laugh. You wanted to know, was he full of shit? So I picked two cards specifically just about him. And then the rest of the cards here are about what's coming forward for you in all different areas. Okay. So I picked this card specifically about Jason. This is from the nice Shadow and Light Oracle cards, and they're fairly direct. So I focused on him rather than you, and I asked, is he telling the truth, or is what he's saying is real? Okay, so let's see what it has to say. Oh, okay, interesting. This is number 11, and it is the dried flower fairy. It's really nice. It's a monarch butterfly there. Might be a sign for you. You start to see monarchs around. And it says, dried flower fairy, sweet memories. So this is a card about nostalgia. So I don't know who Jason is, but I'm figuring that he's an ex. Maybe he's an ex-partner, ex-husband. And he has you have a lot of sweet memories together in the past. And he's thinking an awful lot about that, about the good times. Okay. No harm in that at all. There's no deception here. There's no lies. This is a genuine recollection. Of course, we're coming to the end of the year, and a lot of people look back on what's happened in their past. So no deception here. So if he's talking about these times or remembering things that have happened, between the two of you, then I think he has been legit. But I pulled one more card anyway. This is the tarot deck, the Rider-Waite, just to give me clarification on that. Let's see what we have. Oh, right. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups. And you've had a few readings from me before, so you probably know that the cups are the suit of love and emotions. All right, so here we have a lovely rainbow, so it's all nice and happy families. You have a couple, quite happy, and two children playing. So children playing are always nostalgia. So again, you see this nice happy family. He's thinking about back to happier times together. Again, can't see any lies or deception. However, these two cards together would normally be a very good omen. However, I get the feeling that you're distrustful of him. I think he may have hurt you in the past by maybe not outright lying, but definitely getting the energy of saying things and it sounds wonderful, but never actually following through, or there's that type of thing. Plenty of words, nice flowery words, but maybe no action. So I understand that you're guarded. And because you're my friend and my client, I would have to tell you always to trust your gut, because Jason, this person, way better than I do, or what the cards are saying. But they are indicating that he is thinking a lot about the past, and there's a lot of love and emotions there. So if that is what he is telling you, you can trust that. However, be cautious. Don't get into anything if you're really, I don't think you're paranoid, by the way. If you're really not sure, just be careful. But at the moment, no, there's no deception. He is not full of shit. He is actually thinking about happier times spent together. So I hope that helps clear that up. And if anything else comes up in the cards about him, I will let you know. Okay, so we'll go on to the first card. So this is kind of currently and into January. Okay, so I do them in pairs. All right, interesting. Right, so we have the Lovers card here, which is reversed. Okay, Lovers is a major arcana card, very important, and it's imminent. So this is before the end of the year. And this is showing, might be related to Jason, a lover wanting to return. Okay. And if you got it upright, as you can see here, it's the Archangel Michael and the Lovers. And it's normally a decision that needs to be made. And because it's in your first card, it's a decision you need to make about somebody who wants to return into your life. Okay, so that might be about Jason, I don't know, but it's certainly imminent. It's coming before the end. That's only 2 weeks away, the end of the year. All right. Now, the next card, again, same time frame up into January, we have the Hierophant, another major arcana card. There's only 22 of these in the 78 card deck, so they are very important. They're major things in your life, and they normally mean imminent. They're about to pop up. Now, the Hierophant represents a marriage in a church or a contract, okay? And it also shows about yourself that you're feeling very uncertain. So I do think that maybe this is connected to what's going on, because this is coming to a head by the end of January. So you're feeling really unsure about what's going on. With the lovers returning, all this kind of sweet memories talks here. You're not sure. You're not buying it, is what I'm getting. Okay. I can't blame you. I think there has been hurt there in the past. Yeah. And you really, really, really are, doubling down on your guardedness. Okay. And I'm not going to tell you not to do that. I think you need to protect yourself at all times. Okay. This card is showing the Seven of Swords. It's suspicion, not paranoia, it's suspicion of lying, possibly cheating. And there's a lot of concerns here. All right. A lot of concerns here. Now, if this is a new person, a new love, or somebody who's popped into your life, I want you to be honest with them, and I want you to not pretend like you're not interested if you are. Okay, so don't play it cool. Be very straight up. Okay, but there's suspicion around you. There's too many concerns in your head, and I think it could be related again to the previous thing. This is February, the month of February. Somebody is definitely taking something that's not belonging to you. I'm wondering, was there a third party situation here in the past that has made you suspicious? And if so, I can't blame you. Leopard never changes his spots. So yeah, do be careful. But if it's somebody new that is popping up for you, or somebody that you are genuinely going to give a second chance to, I would ask you to, say your piece, be honest, and don't pretend that it's not what you want, because they will get the wrong idea. Say exactly what it is you want in terms of love or relationship. Okay? So I hope that helps. Okay. Moving on to the March-April area. Oh, nice. Okay, so the Eight of Wands reversed indicates a message. Okay, and something you're wanting to hear. It's news that you're waiting for. Be patient. Okay, it's reversed. It's on the way. It won't be here before March. All right. So if you're waiting to hear news of something to do with work or contract, or just somebody coming into your life, just be patient. It's on the way. Okay. Also, this has a bit of a weird vibe about it. There's a sense of guilt here with you, that you did something you're not proud of. And I want you to let that go. Okay? Forgive yourself for that. Whatever it is, look, it's in the past. Absolutely in the past. And you can't change it now. But when you know better, you do better. And I know you won't do it again. Okay, so whatever that is, please just let that go, because it doesn't serve you anymore, Emer. Okay? We all make mistakes. Everybody's human, and I've made some absolutely huge ones. Okay, but that's how we learn, because if you never made a mistake, you never learn anything. Okay, so this is a message coming through for you. Something you wanted to hear, and you haven't heard it yet, but it's on the way. Okay, so try and be patient there, and forgive yourself. Okay, so your look is changing in April. Here we have another major arcana. You're full of the major arcana, so there's a lot going to happen for you in 2023, and most of it is pretty good. This one, yay, Wheel of Fortune. This is a change in your fortunes and a change in your look. So if you've been feeling like everything is going to hell in a handbasket in 2021 or 2022 after COVID, etc., things are really, really going to turn around. Okay, so luck is changing. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win the lotto, but however, it can be in many ways. It can be financially, it can be just in general. This is the time now to be open to it. I mean, I don't mean running off and spending thousands of dollars on the lottery or going to the casino, but little things like competitions or your finances improving. Things are just going to feel overall, wow, I'm really lucky that happened. Okay, so good luck, good fortune. Yeah, can't argue with this. It's a fantastic card. Really, really fantastic card to have. And that's coming the end of March, early April. So happy days. Glad to see that. Okay, also this can indicate travel if the other cards, I'm not sure what the other cards are yet, I haven't turned them over. But it can indicate travel because it's kind of like a compass and it's showing movement. But better times ahead for you, better luck. Okay, so make sure you notice it, make sure you acknowledge it. Things are going to be better for you in April. Okay, good stuff. Just checking my notes. All right, let's see what else do we have. So quite a lot of cards here so far. Let's see what's next for you. Oh, lovely. Right, so we have the Page of Wands. So the Page is somebody just slightly younger than you. They're male, they're single or available, and they've light, I won't say red hair, I'd say fairish hair, fair to blonde hair. Okay, slightly younger than you, might be like literally weeks or months, not years. And it's a new interest, it's a new love interest. I'm getting the initial C here. Okay, I don't know if it's Christopher or Chris, I'm getting a C anyway. And this is around May. Okay, so we have a few months to go. And the Page of Wands is great fun. They are just super social, and they're going to make you laugh. They really, really are fun, really young at heart, and interesting and entertaining. So yeah, what's not to like? Happy days, the Page. Yeah, young and fun, and yeah, Wands is very big sexual energy, so they're linked with fire, quite passionate, so that could be quite interesting. Bring it on. Okay, that's your lovely Page. So moving on to the summer months, we have June, July. Let's see what we have. Oh, alrighty. Okay, so the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is about a change of heart. Okay, so it's linked to what you do more than what you are, who you are as a person. So it's more really about, work and your hobbies and money and study, that type of thing. And you want to make a change in your life, but you're not really sure what to do. Okay, but it's definitely going to be very different from what you're currently spend your time doing. Okay, and this is also a sign in with love relations, which is to let go of somebody from your past, because they really, really are, what's the word? I'm not going to say toxic because that's unfair. They're unattainable. Okay, they're really just, no, they're not available for you. So whoever that is, let that go. I don't know if that is the Jason person or it's somebody else, but you'll know who it is. And I think it's linked to do with the card over here, which was you feeling guilty about something. So let them go. Okay, that's not for you. All right, that's okay. You might feel a bit sad about that, but let it go. It's for the best, trust me. But yeah, you're having to think about what you want to do with your life and maybe change and just go a completely different direction to do with work or things that you do, money or hobbies, or just in general, how you spend your time. You're just going to spend it differently. You want to make changes. That's a good thing. Alrighty. Now, Eight of Swords. Oh, everybody hates to see the swords because the swords indicate challenges, things we don't really want to see. They can also indicate health issues. So a bit of stress and anxiety here. It's a little bit of, you'll see that the woman is tied into the swords, but it's herself. She could break free of those ties if she really wanted to. It's herself that's holding back, okay? And that's from a sense of being hurt in the past. You're kind of afraid to put yourself out there. Understandable. It does cause you some anxiety, you know, meeting new people, and you're thinking, oh God, I really want to go through this again. Don't let the negative thinking become a pattern, because that can end up with anxiety and stress, and that can end up trapped in your body. So it's kind of like becomes like a form of trauma that's stuck in your body, and you can end up feeling not well, and not sleeping well, etc. So try to be a little kinder to yourself. Okay. Yeah, you've been hurt in the past, and you don't want to put yourself out there. I get it, but you have to trust your gut and trust in yourself that you can take care of yourself, because you can. Okay, you can defend your boundaries, and when things are not right for you. You know them now because you've learned the lessons the hard way. Okay, so yeah, let people in a little bit. Just baby steps though. Okay. All right, let's see what's next. Okay, so we have August August, September, October with these. These are, and I hate to say, you have more swords here. Sorry, I'm miles away. You have more swords. So you have the 8, which is causing stress and anxiety, and then you have the 2 of swords and the 4 of swords reversed. And as I said, swords are not the nicest of cards. They do indicate challenges. And in this case, I'm seeing a health issue. Okay, you may not want to hear this. It's not life-threatening, thankfully, touch wood. But when people ask me for readings, I have to tell them, the good with the bad. It can't all be sunshine and rainbows. Life just isn't like that. Okay, so take the good with the bad. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is a health issue. Now, it appears to me that it's from the sort of lower stomach upwards. Okay, I can't pinpoint exactly where it is, but it's in the upper part, the upper torso. And it feels like an injury. Okay, it could be a break or fracture, that type of thing, or something that's misaligned. Now, while it's not life-threatening, it does cause pain. And I'm not sure what way your health system works in Canada, but it will require you to see your doctor about pain. And then the 2 always indicates a referral further on for further testing. So that could be diagnostics like, an X-ray, CT scan, blood tests, etc., or a consultant. All right, so it warrants further investigation. Okay, the 2 of swords can be indicated with further treatment, as I said, imaging, etc. Besides the 4 of swords reversed, the 4 of swords, as you can see from, I'll turn it upright so you can see, the figure on this is resting. Okay, it's a coffin, but it's not a bad omen. It literally means rest and retreat, so it's recovery. And so swords are often used as further treatment, not just seeing your normal doctor or GP. It can be anything from physiotherapy right up to a surgical procedure. Now, we're not talking brain surgery or triple heart bypass or anything like that. It could be something small, but still, swords indicate further treatment, possible surgery. So please take it seriously, okay? I don't want to worry you and panic you and make you feel anxious, but it's best to be prepared if something does come up where you start to get pain or feel nauseous or anything in the upper area, stomach upwards. I want you to go to your, whatever way you normally get treatment from, to your normal doctor. And insist that you get further tests. Okay, whether it's blood tests or diagnostics, CT scans, etc. But if you are told that you need to rest and recover, you literally will have to go to bed. Okay, this is a 4 here, and it's up to, not 4 days, 4 weeks. Okay, that's the recovery period, 4 weeks. Okay, now that could be just literally just, staying off your feet, resting at home, not, doing major yard work or that type of thing. However, you must pay attention to this. These are really important. And the time frame for that is in between August to October. Okay? So pay attention. and don't just, brush it off with painkillers or that type of thing. It will require, if it's not treated, it will require a surgical procedure. As I said, it doesn't have to be absolutely drastic, but any surgery should be taken seriously. All right. So please see your doctor if you start to have symptoms, pain or nausea or anything like that around the stomach or around the shoulder area, pains, etc. Could be something simple like just a misalignment of shoulder or neck, but it could be something to do with stomach. That's what I'm getting, the kind of upper, it's not the heart, but upper neck into the stomach. The stomach kind of sits on the kind of breastbone. So it's not the heart, but it's something that needs to be looked at. Okay, so if you get any pain in the upper body, I want you to go and see your primary physician. Okay. All right, so that brings us on then to towards the end of next year. So that's quite a lot happening. Let me see what we have. So this is kind of October, the end of October, November, December, and we have Pentacles. Okay, zoom in here. So Pentacles are the suit of money, work, study, anything that is currency, basically. Okay, so this particular card is the 5, and this indicates you coming in from the cold, even though it's a winter month. So what that means, a lot of the cards have kind of analogies or mantras, and this one, coming in from the cold, is that finances are going to improve. You're going to come in from the cold into the warmth of abundance, and that can be in many areas, health, but particularly money, work, etc. So it's feeling more prosperous, feeling more abundant in general. Okay, so obviously money is coming to you, or money is going to improve. This one is specifically work or income related. It's not like money coming from a windfall, as in like lotto or anything like that. It is something you've worked for. So you're feeling more secure financially, although you might be quite a bit bored with what you're doing. It could be something like a tax rebate, or getting something back that you didn't even realize that you were due. Okay, so there's lots of pentacles. You have a 5 and you have a 7. Okay, so pentacles equal money, coin, and this one's particularly connected with work or income. Okay, so at the end of next year, you're going to be in a much better financial position. Please watch your health in the fall, autumn. Okay, you have a better luck coming to you. You have a message you're writing on. You have better luck coming to you. Your luck is going to change. You have somebody new coming into your life here. It's quite attractive man. Fair hair, slightly younger than you, but not years younger. Page, quite a good liaison. I don't know if that translates into a more serious relationship, but it's definitely interesting. You have a bit of suspicion there, and you have, these are connected definitely with a past person, past relationship. And although I didn't get any deceitful cards or anything to do with this person, Jason, there's a lot of nostalgia, a lot of deep emotions there. I don't know if that's done. But I would say that you're right to be cautious. Okay, none of the cards indicate that what he is saying is untrue. However, your gut, Emer, trust your gut. Okay, if you've been hurt by this person before, and I feel that you are right to be guarded. Okay, but if you do want a relationship, don't pretend that you don't. Okay, you don't have to play cool or play games. Just say it exactly as it is. Yep, I do, or nope, I don't. Okay, don't try and play it cool. And you're kind of making life choices here with the Hanged Man. Not so sure about what you're doing or where you're going, even down to hobbies, things that you do to pass your time. You're just kind of, I want to shake it up a bit. I want to change it around. And the Hanged Man is always a good change. It's never drastic. It's just new energy. You want to be doing different things at this stage in your life. So that's good. Overall, let me see how many major arcana cards you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is quite a lot. So yeah, big things happening for you in 2023. not necessarily good or necessarily bad. A lot is open to interpretation, but certainly I don't see anything other than the health concern. That would be the thing I would be, that's the really kind of worst cards in the spread. But everything else is open to interpretation by yourself, and also you have free will, so you can decide yes or no, I don't want to go down that direction. All the choices are yours. But certainly things are improving, except for the health. Your look is changing, money looks good. There's an opportunity for a relationship, somebody coming in that interests you. You have a past person here you're really unsure about. I get the vibes. I am not seeing anything that is saying not to believe him, but you are suspicious because there may have been lying or cheating in the past. Okay, trust your gut. There's nothing to indicate that he is lying, but you have a right to be suspicious. I feel that. And please, whatever this is that you feel guilty over, you feel stupid over, you did something or you said something and you're kind of like, oh my God, why did I do that? I can't believe I did that. Please let that go. That doesn't serve you anymore. And you know what? We all screw up. We all do stupid things and it's in the past. So leave it there. Okay. Yeah, looks good, except for the health. That's the only thing, but it's nothing drastic. But I do have to, point it out because I don't want you to bury your head in the sand there. If you get a niggle or a pain here, you just don't feel right. Please, please, please remember these cards and go and get it checked out. And even if your doctor says, well, I can't really find anything, whatever, go and insist on getting a blood test. Okay, I know MRIs and CT scans and stuff like that, they're really expensive and things, but even just get a blood test with that could rule out an infection. Or if go to a physio and if it's an ache or a pain, get it checked out, chiropractor, get yourself aligned, and then you may have it could be just a case of you don't need surgery, you just need to rest. And if you're told to rest, because if you don't, the universe will knock you on your ass until you do rest. Trust me, I learned the hard way. Okay, so I hope all these cards make sense. It's quite a lot of information, quite a lot of cards to digest, but we did kind of go over everything that's going to pop up. But as usual, Emer, if you have any questions, you know where I am. Shoot me a message on Messenger. And I can look, I can get more detail for you if you need it. But I think I've explained the crux of everything going through the different time frames. It's difficult to pinpoint in a full year. It can kind of go, January to February, February to March, that type of thing. It can run over by a couple of weeks, but it's hard to get exact dates. But it's a rough estimate of how the year is going to progress for you. So it looks fairly positive. So come back to me if any questions, and in the meantime, I'm finishing up my readings tomorrow and taking some time off over Christmas, but I'll answer questions, no problem, and I'll be back in January because I always get a load of people wanting to know what's going to happen. So if I'm not talking to you before then, enjoy your Christmas and take it easy. Bye.